what's made you kind of enjoy life? Because watching you and knowing you, it feels like something's kind of helped you relax over the last couple of years and made you probably like, you know, enjoying it all and whatnot. Is it the fact that people have kind of, you know, been open about how they feel about your music? Is there confidence there? What is it that's been added to your life?
Some of it's like sometimes watching exactly, but seeing what people think, like sometimes it's motivational, sometimes it's detrimental. Sometimes you don't need to hear it. Yeah. But I think just what's made me just feel better in general is just like I said, going away. Yeah. Having a place somewhere else and just kind of just being able, because I've got a lot of history here. Yeah. Just in general. In life as a whole, yeah. Right. So, a lot of experiences, good, bad, right. Loads, yeah. You know that, innit? So it's just being able to step away from it all and just be who I want to be in my own pace. I needed that because, like I said, for 10 years and even before that, all I've done is this. Yeah. This is all I've done throughout. Like I had to deal with whatever, being a teenager and everything that came with that at the time, and then flung straight into fame as well. So there's stuff mentally that I had to deal with, that I had to suppress and kind of whatever, behave myself and kick back in the cover. Like, so I didn't feel like I was living, I was just grinding. Mm-hmm. So the last couple of years, I got whatever, feel a bit more settled in my house, settled in my skin, and just relaxed about it. I still know what's important, and what's important is just putting this stuff out there and making people feel good, and getting paid eventually, obviously. But still, and that's happening all right, bruv. It's cool, and so that's why that becomes, again, it steps to the back at this point. Yeah, I just love being out here, man. I love the fact that so many people have been out in the time as well. Yeah, I wanted to touch on that because one thing that has also kind of been interesting is like your relationship with some of the other artists, because, you know, I was speaking to Tiny, right, and obviously like watching what's happened to him, right, and seeing even how you and his relationship has developed, and it's kind of like there's a real friendship there, and there's like a pair. He's someone that super respects you. And talking to him about you, he's like, oh, this man, the man's eyes lit up, and he's like, nah, that guy, this and that. But just what's good with him is that some people try to pit it against me. Yeah. But he's openly acknowledged my influence on him. Yeah. And not everyone, you know, is that, everyone, it's hard for people to, you know, everyone's put their back up and everyone's like, nah, but he went past that barrier. So it makes it easy for me to be around him and just be cool with him. And then I'm a person, when you're actually around me, I'm all right. I'm not as bad as some people when you don't like my music, but I'm just cool. So we could just vibe on a level outside of music. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And when I'm around him, we don't always talk about music. We just talk about just stuff. So I don't like that. So that's what I like about him as we get on. And gradually more and more people, other MCs back in the day. Because there's always been a little bit of... friction and tension. Not tension, but... competition. Yeah. We've grown up as kids through this. Yeah. It's true. We're adults now. Like I just want to put it out there openly. I haven't got a problem with anyone. Yeah. At this point. Yeah, of course. And haven't for a little while. Even if people think you've got problems with. My thing is, what's been my problem, it will end up being my problem, is that I don't always speak out. Yeah. Even when people are on there saying loads, I don't always react and say anything. Why do you not though? Because a lot of people are kind of eager for you to say something about certain situations with people. Because people just twist everything anyway. Yeah. I learned that early. People just twist whatever. I'm a lot more open than I've ever been as well. I admit that now. So I could talk about this stuff now. I'm talking about whoever you think I'm talking about. Just as Mr. Wiley. All of that. Yeah. But it's not what everyone thinks. Mm-hmm. First up, everyone's got bits and bobs of the story or whatever else. So like I said, I can't bother to just keep correcting everybody. Yeah. I'm grown. So, and there's loads of stuff like I said I've had to just keep down. People really knew a lot of what has gone on over the years. Yeah. They might think a bit differently, but they might not as well. Mm-hmm. So it don't matter. That's why I just get on with stuff. But I'm hopefully saying I haven't got a problem with anybody. Yeah. That's that. So where do you feel about that? Only because so many people want to know, and it feels like you're in a place to talk about. But that's why it's good to come on your show, because we go back in it. Yeah. So you can say stuff and ask me questions, and it's that type of show. So go for it. So where do you feel you move forward with a relationship with someone like Wiley, who's been in your life, and then obviously you made a choice to? So where do you? Do you want the honest thing about that? Yes, please. Target. Yeah. Cared about me early. Wiley never cared about me early. Wiley eventually got me involved in the Roll Deep thing. After I'd built a little name for myself. Mm-hmm. And it worked. We got on really well. I looked up to all. Don't get me wrong. I looked up to Wiley, looked up to Target, all in. But
in that area, he was the dude, bro.
Come on, man.
Yeah, come on. You know this.
Yeah, but I was a DJ first. And Target cared. Like I said, Target's the one who cared. As far as all that, I've actually not known Wiley longer than I've known him. If we're talking like that, I've seen Wiley maybe once in about 7 years since back in the day and all that.
Yeah, of course.
So, aside from the initial thing, what sparked whatever, me leaving or them leaving as well, because there's that side to it. There's no problem. I haven't had no problem. I haven't had no nothing.
Issues,
Like I said, my thing is just that I'm not. Whenever someone speaks out about something, I don't always come out to just correct everyone all the time, because I'll be doing it all day.
I hear that. And of course, I guess your life has taken you in different places, so you haven't been able to interact. So when you do eventually come across Wiley, which will happen, that's life. Like what
I came across him like 6 years ago at Rinse FM.
Yeah, and how was the interaction?
What's up, my brother?
Yeah.
That was that.
And what happens now, because he's obviously openly in phases trying to reach out and trying to kind of make something happen. I'm not sure if you know exactly
then
what,
we being real. That's all great. But then the next minute when he's not feeling me, and then he goes on there and then he has another rant and I'm a chief again, and then or whatever's going on, and then everyone takes sides. That's why the people just take sides, and they don't know what they're taking sides for. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what's been going on. But as I hear things like it's all good with him. He wants to work and all that.
Yep,
that's cool. But all I've ever done is just got on with things.
Yeah, I hear that.
So just because everyone thinks I should do something doesn't mean that I should do it.
Yeah, of course. But as music fans, I guess, a lot of people would just musically love something like that to happen, you know? And something like that to be, it would be probably even bigger than you realise culturally. For me. Would you reckon?
For me,
yeah,
I don't know.
I hear that.
Because then we're weighing up how big it is.
I think because of the history and because of everything that's happened, and sometimes I think a lot of people kind of are slowly realising, like you said with Boy in the Corner, how significant that album was to the culture and whatnot.
Right, which me and Cage produced. I produced the majority of that. It didn't have nothing to do with anyone else.
I hear that. But I guess it's the relationship, and from the outside, like you said, how people perceive...
from the outside. From the outside, I'm on the inside, and I've seen what it is, and kept quiet about things and mind my own business and got on with it. So that's my stance on it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean I have to have a problem. I'm saying it now, just clear. I haven't got a problem with anyone. Anyone. I ain't got a problem with Mega. I ain't got a problem with Ash. I ain't got a problem with nobody at this point, because I'm grown.
And it feels like a lot of people have grown up and moved on, and it's like, especially in this scene, like you said, a lot of people were young. A lot of things happened as young people, and it feels like a lot of people have had kids. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people have grown up. You look back and you think of your mistakes, and it's like, you know, you reflect on things and have a different perspective, you know? I'm
just glad I grew up in that era, around all of that. That's what I'm happy about.
I hear that. You can watch this all online as well, bbc.co.uk/1extra. I've got to say, bruv, as a fan of the culture, and you know, what it means to everyone else, it would be amazing if you did do a record with Wiley. I've got to say that. I've got to put it out there in the ether, man. It would be incredible. It would be something that a lot of people would be excited about.
That's great for people to say, and I like that they say that, but I feel like I've carved enough of mine. I've still got enough to do on my own. And I think I deserve my credit for what I've gone off and done on my own from 18, whatever it was.
From 15, to be fair.
Okay then.
About it, bro.
Right, so that's like I said, that's my stance on it. But I don't have a problem with nobody.
I hear that.
I don't. Like it's out there like I have. It's boring to me that everyone keeps saying it and it's been blown out and made, but it's all good. It's all good.
I hear that. From that potential collaboration to one that has actually happened.
Stop saying potential collaboration, bro. Why are you talking? There's no potential collaboration.
Because I'd love it to happen. I think people would want it to, man.
Listen, I know the people want it to, but I've got to just do what I'm doing now, and he's just doing what he's doing. And I mean, just we'll grow as people and as artists and see what happens.
And
but it doesn't mean I have to have a problem.
Yeah. I hear that. That. Yeah. You can crack on with your path and other people can crack on with theirs. You know what I mean? And it crosses sometimes like it did with Mr. Robbie Williams.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
Right. So that's something that I couldn't never imagine happening.
Yeah.
And it has. And it's worked out all right.
You know? Yeah. And we can have a listen for the first time on One Extra. Take a listen. We'll chitter-chatter to Robbie, about Robbie even. And I found a picture today with him and Tupac. Did you know that they chilled once?
Yeah. I know exactly what went on. Yeah,
it's some madness. Dizzee Rascal, Robbie Williams going crazy. Take it in.